Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me once again, and I hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. I just wanted to come on here quickly about this other bombshell that's been dropped on us with Beyonce and Kendrick Lamar at the BET Awards. Now, I did not stay up and watch the awards live, but when I woke up, of course, the media was all over the place, on fire. So I took a look at the performance, and I just have to say, like, there is a big energy shift going on. Beyonce's performance, I've seen it, in the clips of her concert, but I've noticed that something was much different with the awards performance. And the first thing I noticed, of course, is the atmosphere of the tribal dress that the dancers are wearing. So when I saw what Beyonce was wearing, my initial thought, and I think a lot of people thought this at first when they saw the wings attached to her costume, was of Ma'at. But as I look back at the performance, um, something else caught my eye. And what caught my eye is the background. She's using red flames, red fire, red all over, shooting out from the place. And, we can look at that and we notice, okay, it's fire. So what is she really symbolizing? In my opinion, it's not Ma'at. She is actually symbolizing the rising phoenix, which in all synchronicity would go together with the song that they're singing, which is about freedom and change and being removed from the past and moving forward, right? And when we look at the mythology of the phoenix, the phoenix is a singing bird, okay? It's a bird that sings and is associated with fire. And when it's time for it to pass and move on to the next life, it consumes itself in fire and is reborn and resurrected from the ashes of the previous version. So if we look at the stage setup of Beyonce, now she's standing in water, she's doing the dance in water, which always symbolizes rebirth and being born. Okay, and now we have the flames going on behind her and the winged costume, which symbolizes the rising of the phoenix. The phoenix is said to be a bird that overcomes challenges and trials. And in China, the phoenix was associated with grace and virtue, and it was always associated with a feminine connotation. So it makes perfect sense in this performance for her to be emulating the rising of the phoenix. And from the ashes, the phoenix is reborn and rebirthed into a new life and a new era. We can easily say, and there's so many people who are, putting this in another spin on this and saying, that she's profiting from these things, whatever. Who knows? But what we should do is say, what is this energy that I can pull from that's going to benefit and uplift me and help me uplift others? And the energy that we can pull from this is one of being overcomers. Okay, so we see the situation that's going on in the United States of America, the escalation of violence against Black people, the shutting down of voices trying to speak out. And what we can pull from this energy that we can pull, is an energy of strength, an energy of overcoming, of rising from the ashes of the years of slavery and oppression and torment. Okay, sorry, y'all. So, as I was saying, we can pull from the years of oppression, of torment, of destruction of families and of lives, and say that we're going to rise from that like the phoenix. We're going to be reborn into a generation who is strong and who is not going to be fooled by the tricks of their oppressor, who is going to come out of all of the bondages of their oppressor, break those chains. I mean, we're still so caught up. The majority of the people I see who are coming against the lemonade and all of these things are people who are still caught up in the religious teaching systems. And I sit back and I'm listening to it. I'm like, are you serious? Like, you're judging the actions and the art that's put out there of someone based on the system of another person who told you that these things were bad, who brainwashed you into their own chains and shackles. And now you're just using that to try to chain other people back into that bondage. So, what are we going to use this energy for? Are we going to use it to overcome, or are we just going to sit back in our own shackles and use it as a bashing tool to kind of try to keep other people in the dark? And I don't say that lightly, because I do understand that for people who are caught up in bondage systems, it is very, very difficult for them to see past that. And not everybody's going to see past that, unfortunately. But those of us who do and who are starting to see it, we need to continue to stick together, encourage each other, and teach each other. Because it's not a popular thing yet. I notice a lot more people are coming out of these old bondage systems as we're moving into that new era. And it'll become easier and easier for the people coming along, because it's the movement is shifting so much. But yeah, we just got to support each other in taking off those shackles and bondages, and rising as the phoenix on the ashes of our ancestors who fought for these things, who fought to teach us spirituality, who fought to teach us the ways of the universe. We will rise on top of that into this new age and this new era.